James, the day I met you, you were a quiet student that I didn't take too much notice of at work. I can still remember complaining that I had to supervise a student and how annoying it was going to have to be nice all of the time. But the more I got to know you, the harder it got to ignore that although we were completely different in some ways, the things that mattered, we were always on the same page. Fast forward 5 years and here we are standing in front of our family and friends after many years of lying to our colleagues. And that same student is now my best friend and person that I can't live without.
More than fate, more than words on a page, more than wide, more than free.
When Nadine was born, she became my project. And as those of us who are parents, you know that children are our invested cost. So it is not surprising that Nadine blew our budget.
How lucky am I to have a brother who is so intelligent, good-looking, and... Sorry, James, I have to stop. I can't read your handwriting anymore. I remember waiting for him to grow up, and it felt so slow. But as he grew older, our interests aligned. We could finally kick the footy and play video games together. And looking back, I think how lucky I was to have such a close relationship with my brother. And you don't realise it back then, but you really are each other's close.
As we walk through every season, there's a purpose to the motion.
So we noticed that Nadine has that ability, right? And she applied that same ability in tackling her challenges in life over the years, right? And using the same thing, she analyzes a problem, she works around it, she tackles it, she perseveres, and no task was too difficult for her. And we're very proud today to see her accomplished as she is right now as a woman, right? As a wife to James, right? And she's something that both me and Yin are pretty proud of.
We found right here.
James and Nadine's story began in the year 2018 when they were both working at the Olivia Newton-John Cancer Centre. James was a student, and conversely, Nadine was well experienced in the role by this stage, leading to her being James's supervisor for a period of time. Nadine recalls that at first impression, James was rather annoying. She felt he hovered around her too much, too eager to learn. Eventually, they took things to the next level, venturing outside of the car on a first official date. This was a clear turning point in their relationship. The spark between them caught fire, and they have been inseparable since.
Nadine. It may not have been love at first sight like in the movies, but in some way or another I was hooked. I've never known someone to make me feel so comfortable and content, yet at the same time inspire me continuously to grow and to keep pushing personally and professionally. So I call upon the persons present to witness that I, James Nelson Cumming, take you, Nadine Zifern Hong, to be my lawful wedded wife.
Today I call upon the persons present to witness that I, Nadine Zifern Hong, take you, James Nelson Cumming, to be my lawfully wedded husband. Now begins the start of our adventure together, and even though I'm always happy for you to drive because I'm the ultimate passenger princess, I promise to be in the front seat of this journey with you every day and be by your side for everything coming our way. I love you.
The time Nadine and James were in that phase of seeing each other. Nadine and I were sitting in the back seat of Mum and Dad's car, and I peeped over at Nadine's phone and I can see that she was messaging someone, but I couldn't see who the person was. It just had the capital letter J with a love heart, and I didn't get any messages, so I'm pretty sure it wasn't me.
We're we're very proud of James. He made his way through his degree and into the radiation therapy masters, and then to his final clinical placement in 2018. Now, in this report, there were two assessors. One was a male, and they wrote in green ink, and then there was a female assessor. She wrote in red ink. And there was one particular criteria that interested me. Now, in green was written, applies and adapts new knowledge to clinical practice. In red was written, his eyes.
It's been interesting to watch James and Nadine grow as a couple. Initially it was very secretive and hush-hush, probably because Nadine had abused her position of power at work and lured an unsuspecting employee into a relationship. But eventually they came out and we began to watch them grow together. And I know I, as well as both of our families, can't wait to see what you achieve together. We are proud of you and love you both so much.
As you begin this new chapter together, the wish Yin and I have for both of you is to always learn to trust, communicate openly, and look out for one another, embrace life's journey together. May your lives be filled with an abundance of love, laughter, and countless beautiful memories. Now, James, I hand over the project to you. Thank you.
Nadine, honestly, thank you for saying yes when I asked you to marry me and saying I do to sharing the rest of our lives together. I'm so lucky to have you as my best friend to come back to after a long day of fishing for food in the ocean. You're my penguin, you know?
So I've been asked to do the Yum Sing. This one is for a blissful marriage to you, Nadine and James. Sing! Oh, that's good. All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.